Chris. This is Rika. We are now at the Omaha Epley Airport, getting ready to fly to Italy.
Yes, Venice.
Venice. Love Omaha. Oh my God. From our house to the gate in Omaha is 25 minutes. Freaking awesome. It's wonderful. So we are now ready. So we're going to fly through Chicago overnight. From Chicago into Venice. We'll be in Venice tomorrow morning. And this is the start of our grand adventure.
Yes.
And we have our packs. We checked in our hiking poles. You can't take hiking poles through security. They get weirded out by that. And I did get my massage that I always get. I have a prosthetic hip and knee, so I always get felt up by somebody, which I'm learning to like. I'm trying to change the narrative in my head. They didn't slide up my inner thigh until they felt resistance, because it was only outside this time. So I'm going to count that as a blessing and call it good to go. So anyway, we are very excited, and next time we'll see you, we'll be in Venice, and hopefully not too bleary-eyed.
Yeah, we will see you in Venice.
But we're excited. Our day got hijacked. Yes, we ended up in bad weather in Chicago. Hate Chicago and the airport. It took us an extra 3 hours to get here. We actually were delayed at the very last minute by an extra half hour because of a bird strike. And as a result of the bird strike, which, by the way, they clean off when you see the bird goo on the plane, they use Windex and paper towels. And that has to be approved by an FAA advisor on the soundness of the aircraft. So that took an extra half hour. We ended up missing our flight to Venice by 9 minutes. I'm pretty sure we actually waited for that plane to leave in front of us. So we got off. We waited in line where we were supposed to, and we were asked to wait in a different line. We ended up waiting in line for 3.5 hours to try and get where we needed to go to. It is now 11:45. It was all set up. We got new tickets. We can't get out of the country until tomorrow, so we get to spend a day in Chicago. And we got vouchers for a hotel because of bird strike. If it's mechanical, they have to give you a voucher, which is something I learned. We got vouchers for the Hilton. We were excited. We walked across, went to the Hilton, stood in line there. Again, another line. And they didn't like those vouchers, so they said no. So my head didn't quite explode. And then we came back and went up 3 flights to talk to the people at American Airlines. And apparently they were closed. And they were quite the pieces of work, nasty piece of work. So now we are down here at the, these are the people here at midnight. And we are at the baggage claim, lost baggage. And this is almost sport because I thought we were frustrated. Woo! People that are mad. So we talked with the manager, and he is apparently going to try and get us some sort of a room tonight. We realized we hadn't eaten in way too long, so we're having some protein bars and a little bit of water. And we will look at, hopefully find a place to stay the night, then we'll go do something in Chicago and catch our flight tomorrow evening. So we missed the flight by 9 minutes. That ended up being 24 hours later with a minimum of currently 5 hours of sitting in lines. It'll be worth it. We finally got to our hotel room about 1 last night after having a cab driver take us to the wrong hotel after we were given the Hilton vouchers that actually weren't the actual vouchers. Then we had to go back and wait in line for 2 hours so we could actually get out. All first world problems, but frustrating to say the least. And so we now have about enough time to get down to downtown Chicago for lunch, walk on the shore, and then we have to get right back and come out here again, and hopefully we'll be able to get on our flight to Venice tonight. Yeah. Culture starts at the top, and American Airlines culture blows. So we've had a detour today, and we are, surprise, surprise, in Chicago still. Everything, ooh, good, very good. The music in the background, we're making the best of it. We just had a lovely sandwich. And,
Tony's.
yeah.
Tony's in Chicago.
Enrica got to have a macaroon. Thought she'd had macaroons, but hadn't had macaroons, so it was good. Let's see. We had a cab driver who didn't know where the hotel was last night. We got sent to the wrong hotel twice. We ended up having breakfast this morning in a place that had no cook, and I offered to help in the kitchen, but they said no. So in theory, we're going to be taking off later this evening to Venice, and we'll be back on track. We're going to have to skip Venice itself, and we're going to go right to where we going? The Baccio. So today will actually be a very long day, and then we'll start hiking technically a long way tomorrow. So actually the day after tomorrow, but they come by. So we are still the luckiest cats on the planet. This was our sideline today. Beautiful Gruyere grilled cheese sandwich and some chips in Chicago on a spectacular day.
Today is spectacular.
Learn more about living your best life and get regular content updates by subscribing to the Solopreneur channel on YouTube or email info@solopreneurlife.com. Living Your Best Life is sponsored in part by The Aspiring Solopreneur by Chris Kluver, OmahaCounseling.com, and EntrepreneurialAdvisors.com.